Time up. They've got 2 outs, runner on first for the Grizzlies here in the top of 2. Pitch comes to Brandon. It's called strike on the outside corner. Looks like Ian Oxigard has got a little better control here than Riley O'Brien had for Shorewood. Ball low and outside to throw to first. Back at first. Catchers like to do that, throw down to first and just scare that kid on first running because he gets a little too far off. It's a good thing to do if you're a good, accurate thrower, but sometimes it can cost you some money if you throw it over the first baseman's head. There's a foul tip and the hit and run was on at 3-2. I guess I did. No, that was a 2-2 hit, so it's 2-2 and a hit and run was on there.
Trying to make a camera adjustment here so we can get as much field as possible.
Good. I'm not sure.
Whoa, it's kind of like riding a really bad ship right there.
Yeah, well, don't rock the boat. Ball low and outside. There's a throw to second base with attempted steal, and he's going to be called out at second easily. So Austin Hines is out at second, stealing second. So that ends the top of 2 here, with the Grizzlies scoring 4 runs in that inning, putting 5 total on the board with a 5-0 lead as we move into the bottom of the second. 5 runs is a nice little cushion here for Riley O'Brien, who's not Riley O'Brien, who for get this backwards. Get the right score key. We're on a small table here, so I have to get things moved around a little bit. But for Tanner Braun, who's pitching for the Grizzlies out there today, he's got a 5-run pad lead for him here, so hopefully we can keep some things going pretty good. Got a slight breeze coming from right field to left field today, across the court, across the field, across the pitch, whatever game you're playing. Right field to left field, gentle breeze. All right, thanks for joining in with us. If you just picked up on us here, we're again at the bottom of the second inning. Glacier Peak leading 5-0 with the Shorewood Thunderbirds getting a little bit of trouble there in the second inning. Starting off for Shorewood's the left fielder, Avery Polk. Holtz. Bottom of 2, here comes the pitch, and it's right off the outside corner. Really nice pitch to start off the inning with. Strike 1 to Avery. Avery takes a cut swing to one that swings outside. A little curveball there. Thought was going to be good, but was not good. 0-2 Avery. Here's another swing and a miss on a strikeout for the first strikeout for Raleigh today.
Now batting the catcher for the T-Birds, number 20, Harrison Jacobs.
Next up for the T-Birds is catcher Harrison Jacobs. His first time to play today. Wide and outside. First inning today, T-Birds saw 4 batters come up before they had 3 outs made. And one of those outs came on an attempt to steal from third base. So no runs scored for the Shorewood Thunderbirds in the first inning. So look at the next pitch. There's a pop fly ball. Looks like it's going to drop into Sean Elledge's hands out there in left field for the proverbial can of corn, Todd.
The proverbial can of corn.
It's going to fly out.
Now batting for the T-Birds, first baseman, number 19, Josh Welch.
To 7. Sean Elledge camped under that ball, nice and easy.
Camped under that ball.
camped under that ball. Josh Wilkes at the plate takes the first call low and inside for a strike, but it was right at the knees. We're a little bit off center here where we're sitting, but we'll try to guess the best we can here for you. There's one that's another strike right down the middle. Nice and curveball. And again, Riley's way out. Again, Chris is out in front here for Glacier Peak. Takes the ball. So Tanner's doing a nice job out there as a pitcher. And another swing and a miss, and he's out of there. Struck him out. So 3 up, 3 down for Shorewood Thunderbirds today. Glacier Peak is on a roll here.
At the end of 2 complete innings. The score is Glacier Peak 5, Shorewood 0.
And if we picked that up off the PA announcement there, you heard it. The end of 2 complete innings. Glacier Peak 5, Shorewood Thunderbirds 0. So moving into the top of the third here. Sure we have still have Ian catching, or Ian pitching, I mean. We've got Harrison Jacobs who's catching for him today here. Doing a nice job back there. Have a chance to get out there and get the names of the umpires for the field today, but so far they seem to have everything in control. All right, up to bat for the Grizzlies at the top of 3 here.
Now leading off the top of the third inning for the Grizzlies. Number 7, the third baseman,
Ryan
Barnicut.
Benson Barnicut takes one high and outside. Second pitch high and outside as well. 2 balls, no strikes to Branson. I don't know why I want to call him Ryan. There's a ball down in there for a strike. 2-1 for Branson. Sitting in here nicely at the plate. Comes the pitch. Way inside, brushed him back from the plate a little bit. 3-1 to Branson as he start this top of 3. And there's a hit ball out into
Can I get in here real quick?
dropping into right field for a hit. So Branson gets a nice hit. And he's on first.
Oh, there's a card.
Now batting the right fielder for the Grizzlies, number 24, Josh May.
Brings up number 24, Josh May. Runners on first, no outs for the Grizzlies here. So you move this game along. Runner takes a lead off first and the fielder first. And then he's attempted steal and he's caught off the base. He's in a run down there and he's going to get tagged out. And he did get tagged out, running back to first. So Branson Barnicut is out, trying to steal second. Picked off at first base. One out for the Grizzlies. Not a good thing to do to get picked up at first base. A little embarrassing, but it happens. And there's a high pitch for ball 1 to Josh May.
Can you hold that for me right there so I can see it?
One
Yeah.
out for the Grizzlies. Ball inside, ball 2.
See that? I can't even see that.
I'm not sure what you're seeing on the screen right now, but our technical director is readjusting the camera to give you a better view from behind the plate a little bit. So if you're not seeing it, you're hearing it. That's 3 balls and no strikes into Josh. Probably looking at a take because I looked down to the coach. Oh, he's not taking, he's hitting away. There's a foul tip back off, 3-1. Grizzlies are playing to win here today, going all out.
Thank you.
Josh sitting up there at 3-1 right now, and here's the pitch. And the swing and a miss, right down the middle. That looked like a pretty good pitch. Fastball with a little bit of a rise on it. Josh a little bit underneath that one. 3-2 full count here. Here's the pitch, and it's outside for ball 4. Josh gets a walk.
How about it for the Grizzlies? The pitcher, number 32, Tanner Braun.
Brings up Tanner Braun, the pitcher, doing an excellent job for the Grizzlies here today. 1 on, 1 out. Tanner Braun's plate should have 2 on and no outs, but that's the way breaks go. Ball outside. Oh, it was not outside. Must have just caught the top corner there a little bit to Tanner. All right. Runner on first takes the lead off. He's looking. That one is also caught in the corner. He's right on the outside edge as I watch him hit the catcher's glove. They must be coming over just briefly, hitting that outside edge. And I'm not sure where the camera is right now. You might be seeing it a little better than I am. 0-2. Here's the third pitch. It should be in there, and it pop fly ball going to right field, and it's a fair foul ball. A little hard to see around the corner from where I'm sitting, but it did go foul. So still 0-2 to Tanner Braun here at the plate. Great day for baseball as we sit out here in the sunshine, the warm weather in Shorewood, the Seattle area. Light breeze blowing from right field to left across the diamond here today. Grizzlies leading this game 5-0 at the top of 3. And 0-2 is the count. And there's the pitch. And another ground ball through the gap to right field. Runner from first goes all the way to third, and he's in safely. So Josh May moves all the way to third, with Tanner Braun getting a nice hit out to right field. And again, if we hadn't had that pickoff play, we would have scored another run here for the Grizzlies. 1 out. Coming to the plate is the left fielder, Sean Elledge, number 21. Sean, great football player, great wrestler for Glacier Peak Grizzlies here this year. Timeout. Shorewood coach Watt Tonkin wants to go out and talk to his pitcher again.
On first base, number 1, Mitch Eatman.
And we just learned that Mitch Eatman is now the courtesy runner on first base for Tanner Braun, the pitcher. And in this league of baseball, you can take the pitcher off the bases anytime you want, as many times as you want, with any pinch runner you want, and it doesn't take him out of the game. I think it's a little bit different for the rest of the players. I think they can substitute them on the bases 1 time, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But I know the pitcher can be substituted any number of times. So they're leaving Ian in there at this point. 1 out. Runners at the corners. Sean Elledge played, threw it at first, and he's back in time. Close play over there at first. Ian's got a nice move to first, which is probably why we got Josh picked off out there. That's a pop fly ball over the backstop, or not quite over the backstop, dropped back into play. 0-1 to Sean. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Here's the pitch. The pop over the backdrop again. Not quite over. 0-2 to Sean, staying in there nicely. 1 out, not letting anything good get by him.
Well, that's a little precarious, but
So here's the pitch again, and Sean pops another one up
at least it gets the whole field.
over the fence, and there it goes.
Well, there is, but it's yeah.
All right, still 0-2 to Sean with 3 foul balls back into the fence and out of bounds, out of play. There's a pop fly ball out to the left fielder. It's going over his head, over his shoulder, and he bobbles it against the fence, scoring 1 run. Runners from first advances to third. The number 24, Josh May, comes in to score another run for the Grizzlies with a big RBI for Sean Elledge with a double, putting Sean on second. Nice way to come from behind the count there, Sean. 0-2 with a double.
Number 5, designated hitter, Marcos Baruch.
Marcos Baruch, the PA.
Baruch.
PA announcer does not know how to say Baruch, but maybe our director will go tell him the next time he comes up here. Anyway, we got him as Marcus Baruch. He takes that first pitch right down the middle for a strike. Grizzlies with runners on second and third, 1 run in this inning. And a called strike on Marcus here at this point. 1 out, 1 strike, 1 run in this inning. Here's the pitch, and it's low ball. 1-1 to Marcus. 1-1 says the base plate umpire, which is what the scoreboard says, which is what I say on my score sheet. Here's the pitch, and it's a swing and a miss. A little bit high, but nice cut by Marcus. 1-2 to Marcus. Runners still on second and third, 1 out. It'll score a run here for the Grizzlies if Marcus can get the ball down. Here's the pitch, and it's a foul tip off to the right. Still sitting at 1-2. Looks down to Coach Bob Blair at third base, and he says, "Let's go. Get your head bat on the ball." All right, here's the pitch. It's from the stretch to Marcus, and it's low and wild pitch, but nice stop by the catcher there. Harrison Jacobs, really nice block in there to keep anything from happening. That pass ball could have easily scored a run if it had got past him. 2-2 to Marcus, hanging in there now. Here's the pitch, and it is low and past, and nobody's coming because the backstop's a little bit close here. Base umpire calls timeout to change the balls here. Getting ready for play to resume. Still got Marcus at the plate here with 2-2, 3-2 with that wild pitch. And here's the pitch, and it looks like it popped up over the backstop somewhere. Did not go over, caught the top of the backstop and stayed on the field. Got to look up quick to see how high they go there. 3-2 still to Marcus.
Oh, they got a net up there.
They got a net up there. That's what's stopping them. Yeah. Good
It seems awful smart because we've been covering a couple of games that were straight up over the backstop, and I was worried about my truck.
Yeah, well, if they hit your truck today, it's going to be a good long ball because it's way out past right field. So it's 3-2 still to Marcus Baruch, hanging in there with several foul tips, including that last one. 1 out. Full count here. Here's the pitch. And another foul tip back into the back.
There it went.
And that adjustment.
Oh, my camera went sideways.
Camera adjustment there.
Up on your foot.
So once it hits the screen, we got the base camera there tied into the screen, and the screen rattles the camera.
Well, at least it's not
crazy.
Hurting the camera.
I'd have to hit the camera direct to hurt it. Probably wouldn't hurt it then either, but
Yeah.
anyway, here's the pitch again at 3-2, and another pop fly ball into the net. Oh, Marcus is hanging in there.
Marcus Baruch.
Some of the fans in the backdrop here behind me might be related to father or something, saying you're dropping your hands getting under that ball and not staying a level swing into it. And here's the pitch again, and that's swing and a miss, and he struck out at a low pitch there. So after hanging in there for all that time, Marcus strikes out at a bad pitch. Which gives
Now
us
batting, second baseman, number
out
42.
number 2.
Ty Deckwall.
2 outs for the Grizzlies. 2 on. Number 42 up for the Grizzlies. Ty Decwa. Ty, basketball player for the Grizzlies, takes that ball on the outside corner for a strike. Strike 1 to Ty. Ty got on base last time with an error and ended up moving all the way around the bases to score the last run for the Grizzlies in the second inning. The 5th run for the Grizzlies. 6th run for the Grizzlies. 5th run for the Grizzlies. Scored 6 in this inning. Timeout. 1-1 to Ty. 2 outs, 2 on. Nice lead off a second out there. The throw to second to force the ball back, and he drops it. I'm surprised we didn't have a runner from third come in on that, because I think he would have easily made it if he'd have taken off with the throw. He was not looking, or Bob Blair was not sending, one of the two. Probably more like Bob Blair wasn't sending him from over there. Playing it a little safe here with this lead. Oh, swing and a miss, strike out. There's another low outside pitch for Ty Decker to end the inning. Stranding 2 runners on the bases for the Grizzlies here at the top of 3. So we have a 6-0 lead for the Grizzlies as we go to bottom of 3 here. Still looking at Tanner Braun on the mound out there for the Grizzlies. And
Guess there's no sweeping off the plate here, Ron.
no sweeping off the plate. Looks like we got Pitch Portman.
Who they ask, they're asking who the number 1 pitcher is.
Number 1 pitcher? We still got. What do you think? We still got.
Leading off the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Beavers.
We got Mitch Portman
Carpenter.
behind the plate now. Pitching. Ground ball over the pitcher's head to shortstop. Picks up, throw nice to first base for an easy out.
They seem to be on their game today.
Now batting for the Beavers.
Number 4, Andy Carpenter, ground out. Number 10, top of the batting order here again for Thunderbirds. Takes the ball low and inside. This is Cameron Stern playing center field today. Second time up to the plate today. The first time up, he had a fly out to left field. He's sitting here at a 1-1. Takes a swing and a miss at that last pitch. Looking at another pitch and another swing. Whether he swung or not, it was a called strike. So I think he swung and I think it was a called strike both. 1-2 call here to Cameron today. And another swing and a miss, and it's a strikeout. Ground out and the strikeout for Tanner Braun here today.
Now batting the
This is Stefan Torgerson. Stefan's catching today for
second baseman, number 2, Stefan Torgerson.
No, he's not catching, he's playing second base. Trying to listen to the PA announcer, he was thinking number 2 was playing number 2, but number 2 is playing in number 4 position, which is second base, and he takes another swing and gets strike 2 at him. So 0-2 to Stefan Torgerson here at this point. And trying to check to see if he went down with the base umpire, and base umpire says he did not swing. Called ball, 1 and 2. Pitch is in again, and a ground ball, rolling foul past first base. Just a long strike there. Lucky it wasn't staying fair, because if it had stayed fair, it would have been an easy out to the first baseman. 1 and 2 is the count here to Stefan Torgerson. He steps back into the plate. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and a ground ball foul and back towards the Grizzlies dugout. Still staying with that 1 and 2 count. And again we see the next pitch. Low inside. And I think he says it hit him. Must have hit him in the foot, because he went down first. So,
Shortstop, number 13, Corey Longacre.
so 2 outs, 1 on. 2 outs, 1 on. Bring up Corey Longacre. Corey grounds the ball down to the shortstop. Easy throw to second. In time for the force out at second, ending the inning. Nice play by the Grizzlies there.
At the end of 3 complete innings, the score is Glacier 6, Shorewood 0.
So that ends the 3rd inning. Now moving into 4.
I'm not force them to unplug one of their. Somebody's got their cell phone plugged in over there.
Yeah, I can probably do that.
I'll see if I can carry the load here.
Take a little bit of a break here and we'll see what happens here. Coming up to the plate will probably be Chris Watkins for the Grizzlies. So let's see if I can get that cord and get back in time.
I was listening to the other announcer the other day and see if I picked up any pointers. So we're at the top of the 4th inning. We're just getting warmed up here. That's the only solution we had for with all this netting. All the fencing. Can't bring any of the big cameras. So you sent somebody on the errand for you?
I got a volunteer, yeah. Sean Elledge's dad has a friend who has a extension cord in his car, and he's going to run and go get it for us. So let's see if that works out for us.
Oh, that's perfect.
So I'll be back on the call here as we do start out with Chris Watkins here.
Leading off the top of the 4th inning, first baseman number 2, Chris Watkins.
I was filming him or taking pictures of him last week or last game,
Chris,
and he's got kind of a unorthodox stance.
Well,
but he sure can hit that ball.
It looks like he's standing in there and steps into it, but he stepped into that one and swung at a low pitch. Strike 1 to Chris here today.
We'll find out if we can get some power here and keep this thing rolling.
Yeah, let's hope so. And again, the pitch low and outside for ball 2. 2-1.
Ball 2. Okay, this one's going to go right out there center field, I'll bet.
Well, it's a good guess if it will.
Let's see what happens.
It's right down the gut for called strike number 2. Chris taking that one all the way. A nice fastball.
He should have swung on that.
Should have, could have, didn't. That probably looked to me, we don't have a speed camera on these kids here, but I'm guessing they're throwing this ball somewhere up in the 75 to 80 mile an hour range, possibly.
Yeah, there's a little heat on a couple of them.
That ball's in the dirt for called ball 3.
Full count.
I think it's 3 and 2.
Oh, here.
Hey, we do have an extension cord right, and we'll now power up so that we won't end up losing the end of the game like we lost the first part of the game here. Having a little conference out in the mound here with the battery for the Shorewood Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds have yet to thunder today, and they have been playing pretty good all year long. Shorewood comes into this game with a 20-3 record, and playing in this playoff game today for third place in district, and the winner of third place moves on to state. So, little conference here between the home plate umpire and the Shorewood coach, Tonkin? Not sure what the problem is here. Got 3 and 2. And just going to resume play here. So some question that was resolved. Full 3 and 2 count. Got Chris back up to the plate here again. Taking a short time out here as we readjust. Now we're ready to go. 3 and 2. Full count, and here's the pitch, and it's low and inside for a walk. Chris, nice looking to watch that for a walk. Back to the top of the lineup here for the Grizzlies, Ray Rude.
Back to the top of the lineup.
Got a hit first time up in the first inning, and ground out in the second.
Is that part of your fan club?
How about Amy, shortstop number 4,
Yep.
Ray Rude.
What? We're off line or not off?
Where it's going back.
It's going back on. All right, little call from the outside to say we're offline for a minute, guys. But if you were watching, we'll be back on in the short. There's a bunt to first and bunt back to the pitcher and a throw down to second, trying to advance him, and he was out stealing second. Puts Ray Rude on first base.
Now batting number 15, center fielder, Oscar Hines.
Well, it gives a first out for the Grizzlies here at the top of 4. Batting for the Grizzlies, Austin Hines. A high pitch for ball 1. Beautiful day here in Shorewood today. Sun's still shining. Supposed to shine all day in the area. Here's a throw to first back in time. No problem there. All right, Austin steps back in here to the plate, looking for a pitch coming this way with 1 ball and 2 balls. Takes that low and outside. One out, 1 on. Grizzlies playing really good baseball here today with a 6-0 lead. Takes a pitch high. Catcher trying to tell his pitcher to keep the ball down a little bit as Austin steps back in there again. 3-0 is called in. He's going to fake a bunt because he's taken all the way, and it's a called strike. Looks like Ian can throw a strike when he needs to. So 3-1 now to Austin. And runner still on first. 1 out, runner goes. There's a pop fly ball, infield fly. going to third base, and he's under it and catches it for the pop fly out. Fly out to the third baseman.
Third baseman, number 7, Branson Barnicat.
2 outs for the Grizzlies, bringing up Benson Barnicat. Playing third base today for the Grizzlies. Oh, Benson got hit on an inside pitch. Moves down to first. That moves Ray Rude down to second.
Grizzlies, right fielder number 24, Josh May.
So Josh May playing right field, number 24 at the plate. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Called strike on that outside corner. Grizzlies got a little bit going here. See if they can keep this working as we work the top of the 4th here. Here's the pitch. And a pop fly ball back into the screen. No harm. 0-2. Josh looking at 2 strikes here, no balls. Can't let anything good go by, so he'll probably be swinging at anything that looks good. Hopefully it won't be a bad swing. And there's the pitch in the dirt. The runners move down. There's the throw to third, and not in time. And the runners advance from second to third, and first to second. So Grizzlies have runners in scoring position here. Skate will definitely score a run if Josh can get that hit. Sitting here on a 1-2 count at this point. And ground ball foul. Down off the plate. Ground. Base. Home plate umpire walks out to hand the ball to Ian rather than throwing it to him. Okay, Josh still hanging in there. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. And here's the pitch. And there's another pop foul. Not letting anything good go by there today. Lots of Grizzly fans here cheering him on.